because we're really limited, full and half sizes available, but I would definitely grab them right away because we have them coming up at 7 o'clock. Okay, now we're gonna talk Byzantine. This beautiful bracelet is available with the matching necklace. So the necklace will be coming up here in a second, and it's $69. We only have a couple of the necklaces available, so you may want to pre-order that. So the bracelet is $59, the necklace is $69, but this bracelet is a customer pick, free shipping, under $15 on your charge card. And so we have your choice of the rose, the yellow, the Sevilla silver, or we have the beautiful black Technibond. I gotta say, everything that we do in black Technibond sells out almost immediately. It's kind of like the new, exciting mystique in terms of this color of metal in your jewelry collection. And you can see the reviews at the bottom of the screen. Easy to wear, looks great. It's that world-renowned, important designer link, but now in a new way, right, Sarah?
Yeah, you just, everything you said, and I love that we moved from the handmade mini tanka, because that's another thing. When you go to handmade jewelry, you expect handmade jewelry, handmade shoes, handmade purses. You expect that price to go 4 times of what we're looking at right now. But Byzantine, like I said earlier, it was a perfect piggyback from the last one that we just saw, the herringbone, made for royalty. But you know what? If you wore this and you were not royalty, it was not a good thing. But now here in 2017, you could be your own royalty wearing this. And you know what? It's the modern take. It's that trendy piece, that classic design, but adding that adjustable bead. Oh my goodness, hallelujah. What a phenomenal addition to jewelry, right? Having that adjustability. I am one of those, you know, fighting for the independent woman kind of thing.
Sure.
And so when I have that bracelet that I try to put on and I can't do it,
it's terrible.
Oh, I turn pink in the face. And so this just makes everything so much better for me. And also, it's a great introduction for someone for Byzantine.
It sure is.
You know, when you see a woman that wears Byzantine, don't you look at her and say, oh, she has it together. She knows, what does she do for a living? What is her life about? And now this is a great introduction for all different ages, making it easy to wear, making it very comfortable, as you see right here, even on that stand, how it just completely goes across your wrist comfortably, and intricate woven links to have that complex look to it.
Well, the interesting thing, and we'll show you that, I mean, I love what you said because we were talking about the handmade shoes. These are handmade. These are handmade Byzantine pieces. And when you think about each and every little link being, you know, hand applied, being hand finished, the work that goes into creating one of these, not the couple hundred that we order, but one of them, because they're made in a singular fashion, is so mind-boggling. And to be able to do it at $59.90, and then again under $14 to bring it home. I love that stacking too, but honestly, this is not, I don't want you to think you have to stack them, because this has enough presence to be worn alone.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I had the amazing opportunity this summer. I was in India and I actually got to see them do some handcrafted jewelry. And that's not just one person sitting there.
Right.
There's how many people working on this one piece just for you.
Yeah.
How amazing is that when you think of the time it's taken,
all the hands that touched it.
All the hands that touched, and then to get it for looking at this value, looking at this price. And how about Byzantine in that black? And how about it in the rose gold? I mean, did you ever think that this would come? And it is, and it's 2017, so you're adding this. Like I said, I love that we have classic pieces, but we update it with that trend, that look, and that, like you said, that black rhodium that's overlay on that sterling silver that we have on this. What a look, what a dynamic look. Who is that woman that's wearing the black jewelry? It's adding that pizzazz and that extra oomph of look at me, look at her.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, the silver they just told me, last call. Okay, so if you want the silver or if you want the black, both of those last call, we're gonna